Hey everyone, it's Mara, and about a year and a half ago, it was like January 2021, I guess that was over a year and a half ago at this point, I made a YouTube video called Getting My Shit Together. And little did I know my whole life was gonna fall apart that semester, but your girl was at least hopeful. I have not watched this video in probably over a year. I probably have not even seen it since it went up. So I don't know what to expect. I know I talked about my goals that I had for that semester, which is what I want to go back and reflect on to see if what I said held up. If I remember correctly, I think I did do some of them. I know I didn't really make an effort to fulfill these goals, I guess, because when you have a goal, you can't just say you're gonna do it and then not change anything in your everyday routine. So I don't remember doing a whole lot of changing. I want to go back and watch it and see kind of what I was talking about, where my head was at the time. Let's see, getting my shit together. 63 views, so did not do very well compared to my other videos, but that video was honestly more for me than for anyone else. So let's go ahead and watch it. Hey everyone, it's Mara, and I'm finally back with another video. I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded, but honestly,
Same.
I wanted to take the end of my first semester of college to get to know the friends I made a little better, focus on my studies, and just not sit alone in my bedroom and edit a YouTube video. But I'm filming this video today. What's funny about this is I'm filming this video now in the exact location that this video is getting filmed. Just I used to have a bunk bed and now I don't, clearly. So that's funny. And also I stopped uploading because that's actually true. I did start hanging out with my friends more and I was just trying to enjoy myself. YouTube is fun, but I don't want to do it instead of having the college experience, as much of the college experience was in fall of 2020. I'm just going to be talking about some goals that I have to improve my physical health, my mental health, and my social health that I'm going to be working on throughout this semester of school and hopefully a little past that. So I'm going to start first with my physical health. My biggest goal is to lose 10 pounds. Now, I know I'm not overweight. I'm a healthy weight for my height, for my age, for my gender. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. This, actually, I did. Well, I lost, I think, 7 pounds. But here's the thing about that. I stopped working out when I was at home for winter break, and winter break was extra long because of COVID. I was eating a lot because it's the holidays, and I stopped going to the gym because I didn't have a gym to go to. So obviously, not working out and eating a lot is going to cause weight gain. Now, that being said, once you get back into your routine, you're obviously going to balance out a little more. So I think I got up to a pretty heavy weight, for me personally, a weight I'd never seen before during this time. I don't know how much into detail I'm going to talk about it, but I did kind of come up with a diet, I guess, that I was going to go on, or I was really trying to count my calories, and it was really bad. I did it, but I would not eat enough. I was pretty much starving myself. I was being so restrictive. I would panic anytime I would hang out with my friends and they'd bring cookies over, everyone would order pizza or something. It was a really bad mindset, and I kind of got out of it pretty quickly once I saw myself go back down to my normal weight. I had good intentions. I was trying to do it just to see if I could push myself, but I didn't know, I still don't know enough about nutrition to be able to lose weight healthily. I've never really had a fitness goal. I've always just done it just to have fun and feel good. But I actually want to just lose weight to see if I can. It's not going to be unhealthy if I lose weight. I'm not underweight or anything. I don't know if it'll be easy. I don't know if it'll be hard. I just want to see if I can lose weight and you end up hurting yourself. Future you is here to tell you that you hurt yourself a lot. That's just something I want to do. That's my big goal. And then I have a few little goals that I will be working towards to also help me lose that weight. And of course, the first one is to limit the amount of sweets I eat and limit the amount of snacking and just to eat overall healthier. I have such a sweet tooth. I am like addicted to sugar. I love chocolate. I love candy.
Still true.
I just love it so
Still
much.
true. The problem with that is that if you want to stop snacking, you have to eat meals that are fulfilling and healthy and nutritious, and I didn't do that, and then I just starved until the next meal, and it was really bad. I lost the weight though, but honestly it was not worth it.
And then my final thing for nutrition is that I want to really try to incorporate more fruits and vegetables and protein into my diet. I love carbs. I love carbs so much. I eat pasta, I eat pizza, I eat like grilled cheese sandwiches. I love it. Like those are like my favorite foods. I'm gonna try to like cut back on that a little bit and try to include more fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, so actually I do remember this. This semester, the beginning of spring 2021, is when I actually started like paying attention to what I ate. And I know I was trying to lose weight and everything, but that was a good thing that came out of it. I did start incorporating fruits and veggies into most of my meals, and so that was a good thing.
My next goal for my physical health is to go on more walks. I love walking. Yeah. I love just putting in like a 45-minute to an hour long podcast in my ears and just walking around until it's over. That's really what got me through quarantine, was just going outside and going on walks.
I did go on more walks. I went on a lot of walks. Towards the end, they were more like mental health walks because I needed to get out of my apartment or else I would go crazy. But I went on walks a lot. There was a little patch of woods outside of my apartment area, and I would just walk around there. And there's like an intramural field that was right behind my apartment, so I like walked around there. So this I did too. I went on a lot of walks as well. More towards like the spring, like once the weather warmed up, but I mean, I got it done, I guess.
My next goal for my physical health is to drink more water. This was kind of my New Year's resolution for 2020, and I got a 40-ounce water bottle for Christmas that year, so like a pretty big water bottle, and I was refilling that like 2 or 3 times a day. I've been trying to drink like around a gallon of water a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but I really don't drink anything else.
I do this still. I don't have that water bottle anymore, but I have this one. It's 46 ounces, and I probably go through it 2 or 3 times a day. I've been killing it with these goals, actually. I like still do a lot of this stuff. I still drink water. I still try to eat healthy and go on walks, and like I'm killing it. Other than that weird like weight loss thing I wanted to do, I was killing the physical goals.
And my last goal for my physical health is to go to sleep before midnight. Sleeping is very important, and I usually do a pretty good job of doing this during the semester. Like there was a time where I was going to sleep at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 every night, like during the semester.
I actually don't remember how well I did in spring with sleep. I like genuinely have no recollection. I'll tell you about now. Now, I have not been getting great sleep lately, but I'll try to go to sleep between like 11 and 1. I know that's kind of like broad. And then I'll try to wake up between like 7 and 9. I usually wake up around 8, 8:30. So I'm doing well.
My next category is my mental health goals.
Let's see what I say about mental health.
The first one is turning off my phone 30 minutes before bedtime.
I never did that one time. That's the one. I never changed my routine to be like, okay, putting my phone on my desk instead of on my nightstand and having a peaceful night. I never even tried to do that once. And it's something I wish I did even now. Maybe that's my goal for this upcoming semester, is maybe then I'll try to stop being on my phone so late. Because even now, like, I will like watch a YouTube video until I'm like falling asleep, and then I'll close my laptop and then I'll listen to a podcast until I fall asleep. And it's like, I wish I could slow my brain down without that stimulation. So maybe that will be a goal I work towards this semester.
My next goal is something that I can actually do in my 30 minutes before bed where I don't have my screen.
Oh gosh.
And that's gonna be to read more. I read a lot during quarantine. I read like 2.5 books, which is a lot for me because I've never been a person to read like just for fun. And I did not read at all like for fun.
I don't think I read at all this last semester either, or like spring semester of 2021. I don't think so, because I know I picked up a book I liked in that summer, and then I kind of been reading on and off since then. Yeah, no, but like I said, I did not even like attempt to find a book I wanted to read and like actually read it. So, if you want to fulfill a goal, you actually need to like make a change, and that change is sometimes uncomfortable. And that's just something I guess I didn't do.
Another thing I stopped doing last semester was journaling. I have a journal. I've been keeping a diary or journal or whatever since I was literally like 9 years old, and I've just kind of been doing it like on and off, and I just did not write anything in a journal this past semester, so that's definitely something I want to start doing again.
So, towards the end of the semester, I was writing in that journal every single day because of things that were happening in my personal life. I mean, that journal got so much time from me. So, that's something I did. Not really because I was like, oh, I need to journal more. And I've tried, like, even after that, I've tried doing like the daily journal, but I can't, like, I don't know. It's like I can't pick up a journal and then just like write down, like how I felt that day. I've tried, but it's like if I have nothing like pressing, then I don't write in my journal. I'm just not like a daily journal person. I'm more of like a once every month or once every 2 months when something happens, and then I write about that, and then I write about what happened, and then I like reflect on the past time because of that event, I guess.
The next thing I'm going to talk about is meditating. I think it was like my sophomore year of high school. I was literally a meditation queen. Like, I could get my brain so focused on meditating. It was insane. Like, my brain would just like turn a switch. And when I've tried meditating like recently, it has not like been that.
I haven't been able to get back to where I was at that time I was talking about, like sophomore year of high school, where I was literally like queen zen. I could meditate so hard, so often. I would try to meditate pretty often. I go through phases where I'll like do it every night and then I'll like stop. Yeah, it was never something I was able to do consistently again. I was there on point with those physical goals, and then the mental goals just like, jeez, I did not hit any of these.
But organization is something I really want to stay on top of, so I want to make a to-do list every week. Honestly, checking something off a to-do list produces serotonin you cannot get anywhere else. So I'm definitely going to make weekly to-do lists.
So I did not do this, I don't think, but I would like write down all my school assignments, and every time I would finish them, I would check them off. Or like if I had a busy week coming up, like this is just something I've always done. I mean, at least something I do now. But like if I have just things I need to get done, I'll just write them all down in my planner and just check them off as I go. So like I guess I kind of did this, but honestly, I don't know why I even put this in. Like, was I really that unorganized? I was like, girl, you need to start making to-do lists. Because I don't ever remember being that unorganized, but who knows?
And the last category, I guess, is social health. This is health.
Oh gosh, this is the one I'm most nervous about.
My first goal for my social health is to call my hometown friends at least like twice a month. I didn't want to say like every week or every other day because that's just like unrealistic. I do really want to keep in contact with the friends I have here in my hometown, my friends I went to high school, middle school with.
So funny story, that semester I lost like a majority of my hometown friends. Like I had this big friend group I would hang out with every single day, and I would come home every single weekend of college, not every weekend, but like a majority of weekends, to hang out with them, and they all canceled me that that semester. And I'm not saying they were my only friends. I will say I had a lot of friends in high school, and I still do. I don't think I did the whole twice a month thing with calling people, but I will say, like, I did a pretty good job of keeping in touch with everyone. My sophomore year, I got a lot worse at keeping in touch. I think because COVID was kind of not really a thing anymore, so schools were opening up more, like they were doing more activities, and I just felt really more immersed into college. Now, I mean, I've been home all summer, so I've been able to see a lot of people. It's been really nice. I'm so thankful for that. So you don't have to talk to your hometown friends every day, every week, every month to like still be there. Like if they're your real friends, they know that you are busy, you know they're busy, and you don't expect talking to them all the time. My next goal is to connect with the friends I made in college a little more. I spent my last semester kind of making friends, and right now the friend group I have in college, it's just like a big group of people who just likes to hang out. I never really have gotten the chance to get to know each individual person on like a personal level. And some of them, of course, I have, but not everyone. So I want to really focus on getting to know my friends individually a little better. Okay, so I don't think I tried, like I went out and made an effort to like personally get to know everyone better. That big friend group that we all just like to hang out got smaller, as friend groups do, especially in college when you're a little older. And it got even smaller sophomore year. But that's not a bad thing. You know, you see who people really are and you don't want to be around them. Or you just go different ways, you aren't really friends with the same people, or you just live different lives. It could be anything. I think just that like time passing, I got to know everyone a little better. That's honestly, again, a goal that I have for this semester coming up as well. I do want to have those close relationships with my college friends. I love my college friends and I feel like I can trust them, but sometimes I feel like I'm just missing a connection that I had with my high school friends. And I don't know if that's something people can like relate to, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was friends with my high school friends for like 10 years and friends with my college friends for like a year and a half. So just, time. But that's definitely something that I want to work on again this semester, is trying to have those closer relationships with my college friends. My next goal is to actually do the opposite of what I just said and take some days to just like be by myself and make sure I'm keeping myself in check, try to put the phone down, not really be on social media, not really talk to anyone, just maybe work on some schoolwork or journal, or I don't know, just do stuff for myself, because that time I've noticed is really important for me. I have to have my time to recharge. Well, I definitely spent a lot of time alone my freshman year of college. I spent so much of my childhood going. Softball practice every day, gymnastics every day, chorus every day, softball tournaments every weekend. When weekends I wasn't playing softball, I was having sleepovers with all my friends, just constant people. And so when COVID happened, because I was a 2020 graduate, in case anyone watching doesn't know, I finally got to slow down and like spend days alone. I mean, with my family, of course, but I mean, days alone pretty much. And it was like really refreshing. And then when I moved into college, I just spent like so much time by myself, especially like those first like few like weeks. I was like, okay, I really like being by myself, but this is getting kind of old. Like, I need to have some human interaction. I think I do a good job of this now. I really like my alone time. I got plenty of it this summer as well. So I think it all worked out. Kind of going off of that last one, my next goal that I want to do is to limit my time on social media. I didn't do that at all. I didn't do that. I think it'll benefit me if I take a step back from everything. And what I really want to do is set up like my screen time, like app limits. I actually have this right now. I have screen time for Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Facebook, and I think that's it. But sometimes, I mean, since it's the summer and I'm bored, I'm not doing anything, I will kind of violate that a little bit. But I do have my screen time set, and once the semester starts, I'm gonna really try to honor that.
And the last goal I have for my social health is to strengthen the relationship I have with a special person in my life. I do have a person in my life who's very special to me, so I do want to make it a priority to get to know him better and spend time with him.
Yeah, I wanted to spend time with him, but it didn't really seem like he wanted to spend time with me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Good little time with this person and figure out what life has in store for us. Because
Nothing.
I really think we're in it for the long run.
Nope,
and
you're wrong about all of it.
hopefully I don't look back at this footage and regret that.
You did, girl. You regretted that so much. That's pretty much the end of that video. Overall, I was killing those physical goals. That's really funny that I stuck with that, but I just like being active, and I guess I had some nutrition in my life, so that helped. I didn't really stick to the rest of the goals, so I don't know what I was thinking. Being like, oh, I have all these goals, and then not doing anything to actually achieve them. I'm trying to think of any like final thoughts I have about that. I had no idea what was coming for me that semester. Good for me for making those goals and trying to better myself, and good for me for sticking to some of them. Good for me for being optimistic about the future, even though it didn't work out. And that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please let me know. It's a little different than videos I've done in the past. So comment below if you want me to do more videos like this, maybe reacting to my old videos or reacting to something else, and I'll see you on the next video.